something like that.
I'm so sorry, man.
Are you all right?
I can tell I'm sick, so.
All right. Well, we'll make this quick then. So
Yes,
you can go lay
we'll be
down.
fast, yeah.
All right. Scoot in here just a hair. We don't want to cut off your lineup. Oh, yeah.
Have you seen Sling Studio?
I haven't seen Sling Studio.
Yeah, but you need to look up Sling Studio. It's a TriCaster that you can run on an iPad.
Oh, right on.
You got to check it out.
I'll check that out.
Yep.
Thank you for that.
All right.
Always looking for new ideas. Oh,
Yep.
my God. And they're serving lunch.
Yes.
All right, now we have to make it really fast. All right,
Yes.
we are here at the NACUSO
2018
Network Conference
in Disney
Land.
Yes, that's where we are. I know this.
Like a cheerleader. Ready? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
2468, who we appreciate.
Yeah.
NACUSO. We are here with John Best, and we are just kind of rehashing what's been going on in the conference. How's it been going for you? You've already presented, what, 2 or 3 times, probably?
No, only once. I was on a panel.
Okay.
It was really fun. It was an AI panel with some fantastic stuff. We had Craig Peters, the CEO of Enrichment. He brought his Alexa with our product running and literally showed everybody. I had no idea. It was really cool. So we talked about AI and the future of what that is. It was really good. And then just been running around, meeting with a few people. I'm actually getting ready to head out. I'm off to speak at a different conference, but I love this conference and actually was happy to get invited to be on the panel and come down and get to talk about AI, because I think AI is probably our number one. It's going to have the most prolific change on the crane industry. It's going to be something that I don't think you could do enough of right now. And getting prepared and learning about it and just really getting some experience with it. It's
What's
going to
the
be really
timeline on
important.
all this? I mean, 3 to 5 years, 3 to 5 months.
I think it could be 2 to 3 years.
Okay.
And the reason is because AI is not like exploding because of technology, right? AI is exploding because of data, and the opportunities to utilize that data on behalf of the member, in the sense of coming up with insights, is really powerful. So you've heard of autonomous cars, right? What if you had autonomous banking?
Okay.
You don't want to drive your account. You just want to get in and let your account take you where you want to go, right?
Sure.
I mean, if you were comfortable, if Bill Pay was comfortable paying your bills on a regular basis, even bills that just pop up, like that show up, and you got comfortable with that AI, just like you have to get comfortable with a autonomous car. I mean, you and I come, and remember, there'll be natives to this stuff down the road, but you and I get in the car, we want a steering wheel, right?
Yeah.
But have you ever been in one of the autonomous cars?
Not yet. No.
So it really looks like a Disney ride. I mean, there's no steering wheel in the Google car, it's just you and a seat, and it goes where you want to go, right?
And a seatbelt, I hope.
But banking will get to that point.
Okay.
But it's a long way down the road. But when that happens, we've got to be prepared.
What does that look like? What does autonomous banking look like?
It looks like
without a steering wheel. What does that look like?
Kind of set it and forget it, right? It's taking care of your bills. It's monitoring. Hey, wait a minute. I think you might NSF. Let me move money over from savings without asking you. It's basically a concierge kind of system. And then, oh my gosh, I've run into a situation that's a artificial intelligence crisis, in the sense that I don't have a set of rules to understand it. Let me go speak to Mike and say, hey, Mike, I've run into this situation. Can we do something with it? And so, but that's what it's going to look like. It's going to be autopilot for your account, in the sense that, hey, guess what? I went ahead and opened a CD for you because it was such a great rate. I looked at these 4 other places and I found out this was the best opportunity. Or, wow, I just, I logged into your credit card account that's elsewhere, and I noticed that they're okay with split payments. So I went ahead and built you a schedule that says you can now pay this off 6 months earlier, because I'm going to pay half on this day and half on this day, and that's going to drive the interest down. But you would never find that, because the AI has the time to go read the entire specification and go through that. It's basically set it and forget it banking.
Okay. The fear factor, though, is
it will spend all your money on.
I keep thinking of Hal.
From Colorado.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm going to transfer $10,000 to your gym.
Well, and that's that's a big concern, right? The singularity kind of effect. I would actually go this way. So maybe you tell it, listen, no matter what, I don't want to spend any money. Don't let me spend any money outside of this box, whatever that defined box is.
Okay.
But all of a sudden an emergency comes up and you need to spend money outside of that box.
Right.
But the AI is going, right? But all of that, you got to remember, all of that is controllable. That's the kind of thing that we've got.
From the user end, right?
Right. We can create these safeguards, right?
Okay.
And it's not going to be something where you just flip a switch. I think it's more that you train it. So, hey, let me see what you would have done. And I call these intuitions. These AI concepts are going to have intuitions. So you go to make a bill pay on something, and it goes, hey, by the way, if you move this credit card to us as a bank, your payment would be this. By the way, based on past history, I'm worried that you won't have enough money in the account when this bill hits, right?
Yeah.
Or, hey, what we were just talking about, I looked and we could do a split payment, right? So you should do half now and half later in future ones. Would you like me to set that up for you? If it does enough of those things, and you start to get comfortable with it, then you go, okay, you run with that, right? And then, okay, now I want you to watch for NSFs, or, oh wow, I put a lookout on my car. Hey, I want to know when I'm tipping the value of the car in the loan, right? So that I can maybe think about some other options. So and that's just my stupid brain. People much smarter than me will take. And by the way, that's the whole thing, is the computer can make inferences that we cannot. Our brains cannot comprehend what AI can bring out, so it's going to find patterns. It may look at the market and go, hey, guess what? Right now would be a good time for you to buy a car. And we know you've been thinking about it. Why? Because, Mike, come on. Every time you get on there, you keep going to that Tesla site, So we know you're interested. Don't lie to us, Mike, and start to use that data. And I know it can seem creepy, but the reality is, as long as we act on the member's behalf and we give them the control, it's never creepy. It's only creepy when you create insights that they didn't know you had access to. Like, for example, let's say, this is just a crazy idea. Let's say that based on your history and what you were buying, that I could figure out that you might have colon cancer. Would you, as a credit union, would you want me as a credit union to tell you that?
Not really, but...
You don't? You want to die? You've got 2 little kids. You want to die? Do you hear that, Mrs. Lawson? He doesn't care about his health. No, seriously, though. If I could tell you that...
Do I want my credit union to tell me that I have colon cancer?
No. Do you want your credit union to tell you that it's a possibility you should go get checked?
Oh, possibility is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So, I'm my doctor, who I see regularly.
So based on these buying habits, like... Wow, we're just seeing when someone buys this kind of vitamin that does this and does this and does this, we think that they're 85%. You're 85% risk of this. Should we tell you that?
Okay.
But that can seem creepy too, right? It's a little bit of both. But I'm acting on your behalf. And by the way, I don't know if I have a good answer to this. I'm just sharing with you. What's that look like?
Well, I'm kind of likening it back into what was it, the mid to late 90s when internet home banking was really taking off, and people were like, I'm not going to do my finances online. Are you kidding me?
Right.
It's and we all had to kind of get used to that.
Right.
Or I'm not going to do my finances on my phone. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
But now we've all gotten used to it. All this type of stuff. We're getting used to it.
Right.
So I think that creepiness will probably go away because we'll be used to it.
But the next generation expects it.
Right.
Because when you and I were looking at that, they're natives. They've never done home banking anywhere. They don't know what was previous. They've never seen a passbook. Right. But that's the kind of mentality. I mean, but that's like a reality. I mean, it could be that someone could write this AI concept that could look through and give you a health relationship based on what you buy. I mean, it's wild stuff, and the future is just so bright because of it. Such cool things going to happen.
Indeed. I never know when to end an interview with you because there's so much more to talk about.
There is, and we should talk about my book, Breaking Digital Gridlock.
Wait right there. Hang on a second.
You've got the book.
Wait a minute. I just so happened to...
You have the book?
I found it in the lobby. Somebody had left it behind.
Oh, yeah, well, of course, yeah. I mean, people use it to prop up tables.
Yeah.
It even says best. Look, you can see it says best there. It's a real book, too.
It is.
Yeah, actually, look, it has pictures. Wait,
I'm dog-eared.
Yeah, you've oh wow, you've highlighted things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's great. Like, what does that say? What the hell is he talking about? That's weird. Oh, there's a picture. It has
this makes no sense.
I put the pictures in for you because I knew you would be reading it.
Yeah, I like the animation.
Say there's a picture in the animation. So go to www.breakingdigitalgridlock.com, and I think we're going to talk more about this on your show soon.
We are in detail, yes.
Awesome. Boom.
All right, sir. Boom. Always a pleasure. Thanks, John.
Later.
Look at that.
Thank you so much.
Fun.